Hi, this is Tom Reardon, math teacher from Ohio, here to solve another SAT math problem with you. We suggest that you pause the video, copy the problem, solve it at least one way, and resume when you're ready. The first solution we're going to show is algebraically by completing the square. First of all, what I'm going to do is divide everything by -2 so that my coefficient of x squared is 1. Then I'm going to add 16 to both sides so that I can complete the square right here. To do that, I take half of 8, which is 4, and square it, which is 16. So I add another 16 to each side, as shown red here. And then I'm able to write the right-hand side as the binomial squared, and the left side is what it turns out to be right there. I'll subtract the 32 and then multiply by -2. And this is my equation in vertex form. And from that, I can figure out the answer to A, which is x equals -4. The answer to B, y equals 64, is that maximum value. Now I have a nicer way that's done with a calculator, so let's see that one. All right, so let's go ahead and graph this. So I'll go to y equals and type it just as I see it, -2x squared minus 16x plus 32. And please, and I made a mistake there, so let me go back there and insert that 2. And that's why you double check. You don't want to solve the wrong problem. Okay, I use this window here. If you want to use Zoom Standard, you can do that as well, but let's go ahead and graph. And we know that this is a parabola opening downwards. The maximum value is somewhere up here. So to do that, we could change the y value to see that, but we don't have to. Let's go ahead and use the calculate menu, second trace, and we want to use number 4, maximum. Our left bound, I'm going to type in, let's say, -8 for the left bound. The right bound, I'm going to type, say, 0. So it's somewhere in between here. And my guess will be, let's say, -1, as long as it's a number between -8 and 0. And getting that it's -3.9999, which is -4. And that maximum value is 64. So again, here are the screenshots that I used to get to this. But I do have one other way that's quicker, but it's not one that students remember very much, but I want to show it to you as well. Some of you may remember that the x-coordinate of the vertex of a parabola is found by saying x is equal to the opposite of b divided by the quantity 2 times a, as long as a is in standard, or y is in standard form, and which it is here. So if you remember that formula, it's easy and it's great, but if you don't remember it, and it's not of no value to you, okay? So a would be -2, b would be -16, and -b divided by 2a would be the opposite of -16, which is +16, divided by -4, which is -4. So that is where it reaches its maximum value. I now have to plug in that into here to find out what the corresponding maximum value is, and I would end up probably using a calculator to do that calculation. Let me remind you that other videos are available at this website right here.